It's December 11th and is the last day of 12 sessions. I didn't really think of the 12 significance when I booked. I just picked the dates, and honestly 12 has been so super significant because it was demanding, and so I'm running out of ideas. And then, well, there's always a fresh idea. There's always something new to explore, even in the short form process, which is like skipping stones over the water. It's not deep dives, it's fast. But it's that fast process that I mentioned in my first video that is taking me to a new place in understanding what I'm wanting to express through my art and through my dance, and also seeing maybe some of the gaps between what I'm feeling I want to express and what I'm seeing. I wanted to touch upon a core memory that I had when I discovered poetry growing up. For me, poetry was the best thing that ever happened in school. School didn't excite me, but when it was the opportunity to write poetry, I felt like there's something that I can actually feel like I can do that, and I can get it done, and I can do a good job of it. And it took me somewhere in my imagination. And also reading poetry. And there was, as a child, I selected my favorite poem at one point, and the poem was by W.B. Yeats, "To a Child Dancing on the Shore." And this seems just such a full circle moment to reflect on this when I think about Kite and where I came from with that dance piece of actually dancing and filming on the shore, and wanting that very much, that outdoor experience to be a part of Kite, and where are good places to catch the wind upon the shore. Obviously that relates to the Kite, but relating to this practice, it has to do with an abandonment to be able to enter into this very short practice. So it's an abandonment into the process without a lot of preamble. Which brings me to that poem. And I still can remember the first stanza. "Dance there upon the shore, what need have you to care, for wind or waters roar." Dance there upon the shore, what need have you to care, for wind or waters roar. What an incredible line. And I think as a child, I even wanted to feel like that child upon the shore, where they didn't have any cares, and perhaps that's where dance became wound up into this freedom, this escape, this opportunity to have a sense of freedom and leaving your cares behind and just opening up to the moment. And being here in the Marcuse studio and realizing I had to abandon my cares and my worries about especially what I might look like, or how my body might have changed over the years, or what's the expectation of me as a professional dancer, or how much have I trained this season, how much am I trained this week, how much sleep did I have. All of this really impacts every practice. You cannot separate the daily life from the daily practice, but you can augment and endorse and amplify and access your values, your deepest values.